going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. My name is ELYYT, and this is episode number 3 of the Trading to Glory. As you guys can see, we have traded our way up to 190,000 coins from day 2, and probably a little bit more than that now that another card has sold. We're up to 205,000 coins after selling Xhaka, but I will not lie. When we ended episode 3, I mentioned that we were going to put up a Cancelo overnight. He did not sell. I ended up just taking my coins back, took a little bit of an L. So just for full transparency, after tax, we lose maybe 2,000 coins or maybe 3,000 coins total. But I just wanted to liquidate one of my Cancelos, the one that I bought, and just get rid of him. We made a little bit of coinage on Vinicius Jr. And Jorge Mere, who I got for about 2,000 coins there. So let's go ahead and clear the sold items. We still have one João Cancelo on our transfer list. So we're doing okay. We're getting up to about 270,000 coins if we were to sell this card. Right now, he is still very cheap, which he was also last night, but since I saw him reach like a peak of like 95 to 100k, I just want to wait till he gets back up to at least 80,000 coins before I try selling my other one. But if it doesn't happen, that's fine. We can take the coins and reinvest in something that I have more faith in, because I know that this João Cancelo is going to be one of the best cards to start Weekend League. Everybody's going to want this card for Weekend League, but Weekend League's not for another week and a half, or actually 2 weeks from now. So with that being said, I mean, he is a great card with 90 pace, 84 dribble, 81 passing, 74 physical, and 4-star skill moves. He is great, but that means we still would have to wait a week and a half, which right now opportunity cost might be a little bit more leaning towards selling and trading and investing in players that might be going up a little bit quicker, like Premier League inform. So I probably will make that decision by the end of this episode, but we're not going to start with that. We're actually going to start with the tough SBC in the League in Nation Hybrid. It's one of the more difficult SBCs, hence the name tough, but it's not the most difficult, which is Hybrid Master. And I believe in Hybrid Master, you're going to end up needing 11 loyalty. So doing the loyalty glitch is probably what you're going to be wanting to do, unless you somehow have, you know, the 11 players already in your club. If you've opened a ton of packs, I'm sure you'll be able to do it just fine. But for us that are trading, that's not really feasible yet. But for tough, you need 5 loyalty. 5 loyalty. How do you get loyalty? There's a couple ways. 1, play 10 games with the player. We're not doing that because one of the rules of the Trading the Glory series is not to play any games. So we can't play 10 games with the player. We could do the loyalty glitch, but if we did the loyalty glitch, we would have to back out in Dashboard Ultimate Team, and if we Dashboard Ultimate Team, it might take a year to get back in by doing our glitch that we do to get back into Ultimate Team, so that's not a possibility. So the only way for me to get loyalty right now is to really have gotten a card that was in a pack that I had already opened from other SBCs. So I went out and I tried to figure out a way to get 5 of my players that are already in my club into a squad building challenge that actually fits the requirements. And I did it, and here it is. I still have to buy the 6 players that weren't in my club, but the 5 players that were in my club were this guy, Cork, then he links with Holgate, then this guy over here, Sar, we packed. We've got back here Santon, and then at the midfielder, I just went with a random midfielder that was center mid. We did have a CDM in there, but that would have costed a little bit more to do the position change. So we do have 5 loyalty in the squad, but because, you know, obviously I don't have that many high-rated cards in my club at all, let me go ahead and show you guys real quick. The highest rated card right now is Visca, and there's no hyperlink to Visca from Bosnia-Herzegovina at Basak Seher. And Wanyama, you know, you're not going to get a Kenyan hyperlink anywhere. Podolski is going to be tough to link because he's in the Japan League. You know, all this stuff didn't work out, and we couldn't go Tielemans at center mid because we had already used Sar at right back. So this is the only way I could figure out to do it, but we did get it done. So let's go ahead and buy these players. We're going to get a mega pack. There are a couple more expensive players in it, like we're gonna have to buy Thalvin here, which is gonna cost us like 3,000 coins. We're gonna have to buy Mark Bartra, which is gonna cost us like 2,000 coins, and then Adon should only be like a K. El Shaarawy maybe 1.5k, and these guys up top should be around discard price. So ultimately, we're only spending maybe 7,000 on the SBC, which I think is worth it for a mega pack. But not only are we getting a mega pack, we're getting closer to completing the full SBC, which will give us another 12,000 coins. So once we finish Hybrid Master, when we do this, not only will we get a 50k pack, but 12,000 coins with it when we complete all of it. So let's just go ahead and buy these cards, and let's open this pack. All right, I went out and bought everything. It ended up costing me about 8.5k for all the cards plus position changes. So a little bit expensive, but for a mega pack, that's not too bad. We were able to use a lot of the players from the club, 5 of the players to get the loyalty that we need. Obviously, this is the highest rating that you can get with 5 players on loyalty. The highest rating you can possibly get total would be adding 6 more, would be 95 chemistry. That's the highest chemistry you can possibly get on the SBC is 95 here. But you only need 5 loyalty to get it to 89. So let's go ahead and submit here and get ourselves the mega pack. Now, given the fact that our last pack was out of the puzzler and we got Cancelo, you know, we're probably not going to get 2 great packs in a row. Like, you can't expect much, but let's just hope that this pack gets us, I'm just going to hope for 10 or 12, let's go 12K plus, 12K. I want 12,000 coins back or more. That's what I'm hoping for, all right? It's a 35K pack. I feel like that's not asking too much, is it? And it's not going to be a board drop. It's a center forward striker from from Werder Bremen. It's Kruse, Max Kruse. I believe that is his first name. Anyways, let's go ahead and scroll across. We got Playa from Mönchengladbach, Alessandrini. We got Opara. And then scrolling across, I don't think we got 12K back. But, worst case scenario, we're 1 step closer to completing all of those. And also, we can possibly keep, well, we do need an 82 rating for the hybrid master. So, I guess we could keep Kruse for that. So we're going to do that, but for most of these guys, I'm probably just going to sell them. All right, so I got market banned on the console, so I got to wait a few minutes to get on market banned. So I went over to the web app, and we're doing the sniping method that I uploaded yesterday. There's a short foot, so if you guys want to learn how to get that and how it works, watch yesterday's video. It's only like 7 minutes long, it's a short video. I might even link it at the end of this video, but essentially we just sniped a Tagliafico for 1,200, which is super nice given the fact that Tagliafico actually does sell for a lot more than that. As you can see here, he sells for about 5,200, maybe 5,100, somewhere around that range. We've already got one listed right now that we bought for 4,400. We got this one for 1,200. This Vinicius Jr. only for 5,000, so maybe paid a little bit too much for that one. But yeah, we've still got these Tagliaficos listed up on the market, and we're making good coinage off of that, guys. But the thing is that we're just continually getting market banned, man. We are just continually getting market banned. It's kind of ridiculous how it's FIFA 19 and the broken system for preventing bots on the market is still relevant, and it's still a problem to the everyday player, and it's still a problem for us traders and people sniping on the market and just using the game how it's supposed to be used, just literally just using the game to make coins, literally using the transfer market to make coins. It's what it's meant to do, meant to buy players and meant to sell players. All we're doing is we're buying players and we're selling players. But, you know, I tweeted this out. If you guys go follow my Twitter, at ELYYT, that'd be great. But I tweeted it out yesterday. Where was it? I tweeted this out. Here. Where was the video? No, I can't find it. Anyways, I tweeted out a video of me being super annoyed. Right here. It's right here. I'm just market banned. It's like, why is this still a problem? I tweeted out, I'm begging you guys fix this. It's not too late. Please don't let us suffer through this again. You guys are my only hope. And I'm tweeting Corey and Zaro. They both follow me, but I don't want to like spam their DMs. So I'm just tweeting them normally. And I tweeted again 30 minutes ago when I got market banned. I said, still no responses from anyone at EA about the broken market ban system. Doesn't make me happy it's still an issue this year, given that Corey and Zaro have been putting in work. Hopefully they do their best to fix this. I'm begging you guys. Corey and Zaro. These are the only two. These guys are the only hopes that we have. Like, they're the only people that actually care about the community, I feel like. And they're actually doing stuff to actually help out the community. And I mean, we're getting, you know, other big content creators like Riggers are replying saying if they could change the system somehow, that would be appreciated a ton. I mean, like, Riggers is a big content creator. You can see other traders. Icon Trader, 9,000 followers on Twitter. Riggers has 32,000 followers on Twitter, 150 plus K on YouTube. I mean, it's affecting everybody. The whole community does not like this. And I really, really just hope that they fix it somehow and just do something to make it easier to access the market and trade on the market without getting market banned every 5 minutes. It's just annoying. And I think the reason I'm saying this and putting a whole segment of the video for this is because I want you guys to take action as well. Go to Twitter, at EA Corey, at EA Zaro, and tell them, hey, I'm just a normal player, but guys, this is annoying for me too, getting, you know, no access to the market. It's using up my EA access hours. I can't even get on the market, and I spent, you know, $5 to get this EA access. It's like, it's not fair, you know? So go ahead and contact them. Do what you can. The more people that tell them that this is an issue, the more likely they are to actually do something about it. It's about 10 p.m. my time, which is 3 a.m. in the UK. and I've started to make my first investment. So that's what we're going to place our focus on right now. Just want to go ahead and update you guys with the transfer list before I erase it, because I do want to be fully transparent with everything I buy and sell. The Alessandrini that we packed earlier actually did go for 3.8k, so that's not too bad at all. I have started trading a little bit with ELYYT, which is making us a little bit of coins. And then Tolhan, it's a 75 rated card that goes for 5.8k. So let's go ahead and give you guys another tip right now. When it comes to sniping cards, which is what I've been doing a lot so far, when it comes to sniping cards, guys, you want to find those cards that are like lower rated golds, but also go for over 4,000 coins. So like ELYYT, 76 rated. Tolan is 75 rated. The other guys that we saw over here, Tagliafico, 79 rated, goes for 5k. Vinicius Jr., 5.6k, 5.3k, 5.7k, 77 rated. Maybe even Alessandrini, he's 78 rated, and it looks like he's going for nearly 4,000 coins. So you would want to find all those guys. And Sari's not bad either. He goes for 7k for an 82 rated. And then we also flipped a Xhaka, who I got for about 13,000 coins. So that is to update you guys on the transfer list. Sold a couple silvers, everything out of those packs, and a bronze card. So let's go ahead and clear the sold items. And here's what we've got now as our investments. This is where all our coins have gone. We've got ELYYT here, who is still selling. He did not sell, so I'll have to relist that card. I got it for 3.2k, so even if I sell it for like 4.8, it's still a lot of profit. João Cancelo, we still have this card, and it looks like it might be going up a little bit. It's nothing huge, but it's more than it was last night. It looked like it was just dropping last night and throughout today, but now it seems like it's gone up a few thousand coins. It's definitely getting bought at around like 73 to 74,000 coins, and at one point today, I saw it down as low as like 66,000 coins. So I'm glad it's going back up. Again, I'm trying to get at least 80k for this card, and until I really need the coins, there's no reason for me to really sell this one. But I sold the other one because I did want to reinvest with the other one. So I held one of my João Cancelos, the fresh one that I packed, and then I sold the other one to reinvest in these Frazier cards. And the reason I went with Frazier, guys, is simply because he is just so cheap. 11.25 switch over, 10.25. I think that's the best deal I ended up getting on him. We got 11.25 again, 10.25. We got another 11 there, another 11, a 10.750. So you guys get the point. A couple more on this page: 11.250, 10.750, and 11.500. 11.500 being the most I spent on him. And even if I, didn't really want to sell him on the market, which won't happen, but what we could do is quick sell him for pretty much 10,000 coins anyway. So we're really not risking much at all. So this is kind of our first no-risk investment, and we know we're going to make profit. We know we won't have to quick sell this card, and here's why. If you buy these cards, these inform investments from the Premier League, or any investments going into Player of the Month at all, whether it be a Lucas card, a Fred card, a Pereira card, Andres Pereira, any of those cards, they're going to go up as we get closer to Player of the Month. So when you sell on like the Wednesday and Thursday beforehand, you know they're going to be up in price. You know you're going to be making profit. I know for 100% fact this Frazier card is not going to be around 11,000 coins anymore. He's going to be at least 15k come Wednesday and Thursday of this upcoming week before the Player of the Month drops on the Friday. Now, do we hold until the Friday? Of course not. We don't hold these cards till Friday because, one, if they're not required, they're going to crash and we're going to lose all the coins we could have made if we sold on Thursday. All the coins we could have made, we sold on Thursday. If they are required, there's still that period of time where so many people are selling their Fraziers and selling their informs and selling their required cards that they actually don't rise a ton for a couple days. So this is kind of what happens. So let me try to visualize this for you guys real quick on what happens if a card is required. Let's say this Frazier card is required in the SBC for Player of the Month Lucas. We're just assuming that. Here's his card beforehand. Let's assume this is 15,000 coins, right? 15k. And he's required spike. Huge spike right when it comes out. 30 minutes, 45 minutes to maybe 60 minutes after it comes out. Huge spike. We get maybe an hour and a half in. It starts dropping. And when it starts dropping pretty quickly because all these people see that he's already hit that peak up here. He already hit that peak. And everybody that invested in Frazier is trying to sell their Frazier. So he actually drops back down. He might not get to 15k. I'm not saying he will get back down to 15,000 coins, but he might get close to it. He probably will get quite close to 15,000 coins again. And then after it hits a bottom point, when all the investors have sold and everybody and the market's coming calm again, the supply kind of stops hitting the market a ton. It'll slowly rise throughout the 2 weeks that they are required, and maybe dropping the last couple of days. So that's kind of how it is. Let me recap, guys. Starts at 15K, skyrocket. Could be like 30, 45K, I don't know. Then, big crash. Big crash afterwards, all right? After it hits that peak, might get, if it got up to 30K, might get down to 22K. Let's say it gets down to 22K, and then it just slowly rises. And it'll get back probably up to 30K and maybe even higher than that. But that's how it is every single time. Or let's to be safe, 95% of the time, a card is required for a squad building challenge. That is the trend they will follow. And I can say that very confidently because I have studied that in Player of the Month throughout FIFA 17 and 18 and all SBCs in general. That's what happens to the card every single time, especially if the SBC is pre-known and people invest for it. Now, if it's a surprise SBC, then maybe that is different. But for Player of the Month, which is what we're talking about right now, we know that it's coming. We know to invest. The whole community does know to invest and what card's probably going to end up winning it. And we know it's Lucas Moura, but every single month we can narrow it down normally to 3. So you know what to expect, and you know what to buy, and you know what to invest in. So this is just one of those examples that's going to work every single time. All right, so I'm done making my investments, and I decided to leave myself with about 50,000 coins in total to still trade, because what I don't want to do right now is just use up all my coins and just sit here and wait for these cards to go up, because I know they will go up, but it might take a few days. So right now, what we're sitting on is one João Cancelo that we packed in the Puzzler SBC. Right now, it looks like he's still going for like 70, maybe 70K. Still 70K. I will list him overnight, but I doubt he's going to sell. It's going to be best for us to probably wait on these English guys, or the English League guys, like Xhaka, like Yarmolenko, and then we've got a ton of Frasers. So right there, 70K plus, let's just go ahead and say 15K for both Xhaka and Yarmolenko. So that's 100K there. And then we've got 5 Frasers here, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 14 Frasers that are all about 10K. So it's another 140K. So 140K plus another 40K. So we're sitting on, it was 140K plus another 100K. Right, so 240,000 coins on our transfer list, which would put us at about 300,000 or 290,000 coins if we were to sell everything. About 290,000 coins right now, which is pretty good given the fact that this is episode number 3. That means we're averaging about 100,000 coins per episode, which is a good start, especially given the fact that, it's this early and the coins have a lot more value than what they would in, let's say, June. 300,000 coins in June really isn't going to be too great, but 300,000 coins on the 3rd day of FIFA before the even full release of the game, that's pretty solid. We're just going to keep grinding it up. But I'd say, just to leave you guys with this, the next tip for you guys is it's probably going to be time to start investing in your Premier League Player of the Month investments. They don't have to be informs or anything. They can be Lucas. They can be, Fred or something. They can be maybe the Andres Pereira guy, because those are all like Brazilians that are in the Premier League. So, you can just make your Premier League investments based off of who you think might go up in price. I focus mostly on these informs here, but really Premier League investments can be anything from 83 rated cards to informs to the card itself to the nation to old clubs to stuff like anything along those lines. To teams that they scored against during the week or the month that they got Player of the Month in. So that is definitely something to keep in mind, guys. But again, I focused on Fraser again because I wanted a discard investment. I wanted a no-risk investment. So even if somehow this Player of the Month doesn't get hyped up and Fraser doesn't rise much, I don't lose any coins whatsoever, and I know I won't lose coins. I know I'm going to make bank on this investment. I know I'm going to make absolute bank. But guys, do not put all your coins into investments, all right? Do not put all your coins into investments yet, guys. Still keep hold of at least like 50K like I did, so that you can snipe, so that you can trade, so that you can keep building up your coins every single day by grinding rather than simply waiting on these cards to sell. So I've been getting a lot of questions in my stream and on my previous couple YouTube videos regarding, I packed or I have this player, enter player's name here. Should I keep or should I sell? So this is going to answer a lot of questions, guys. it comes down to a little bit more than keep or sell, because that has a lot to do with it. The better question would be, will he rise or will he drop? And for 99% of the players right now, they're gonna rise. If it's any card that is in the Premier League, they're gonna rise for the Player of the Month hype. If it's any card that's usable in Weekend League, so pretty much any decent card, any card that goes for over 3K, is gonna rise in price. Now, the only thing I will say is maybe stay away from the lower rated cards like Vinicius Jr., great card, and he probably will rise, but it's more risky than investing in players like Goretzka or players like anything above 83 rated, stuff like that. Investing in João Cancelo's inform, stuff like that. It's way more risky because if there's like an OTW event, right, there's going to be a lot of packs open, and since he's 77 rated, he's going to drop in price, assuming he doesn't actually get an OTW, because I just kind of thought about the fact that I guess he could get an OTW getting transferred to Real Madrid, but I'm pretty sure that happened a while ago, and he played for the youth team. I digress. Let's get back to the point in it. Don't put all your coins into to your investments, and make sure when you're investing, maybe stay away from the lower rated cards. So that's going to be what I leave you guys on today. Make sure to drop a like on today's episode of Trading to Glory if it did help you out. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. We just hit 80,000 subscribers about 24 hours ago, and we're almost to 81,000 already. So we're getting closer to 100K. It might still take a couple months to get there, but I think we're closing in on it, which is an absolute dream of mine. So thank you to everybody that has given me a chance and dropped a sub to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.